Ukrainians hold out as Russia storms eastern city. Welcome back. Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Maidbouri said on Friday that amid the current global economic crises, the state attached the top priority to a number of sectors, including the food, fertilizers, chemical and petrochemical industry sectors. The Prime Minister's note came in the course of a session entitled Investment Opportunities, which was held in the framework of the Islamic Development Bank annual meetings in Sharm el-Sheikh. The Prime Minister also asserted that Egypt developed a clear vision regarding its economic policies, which enabled it to attract more investments. The Prime Minister noted that Egypt has been keen on launching development projects based on an adequate infrastructure in order to attract more investments and create more job opportunities. He stressed that the economic reform drive enabled the country to overcome the coronavirus pandemic. The Prime Minister also clarified that Egypt introduced new legislations to encourage investments, support small and medium projects, and help increase growth rates. On the sidelines of meetings, the Prime Minister witnessed the signing ceremony of a number of agreements with a group of investors. The Prime Minister also held a tour in the city of St. Catherine and inspected the development projects there. Minister of Environment Dr. Yasmin Fuad met on Friday the U.S. Special Envoy for Climate John Kerry on different cooperation aspects in the climate change field. The meeting came on the sidelines of the minister's participation in the United Nations Stockholm 50+ conference in Sweden. This came in preparation for Egypt's hosting of the upcoming Conference of Parties to the United Nations Convention. Kerry hailed Egyptian initiative in the climate field and hoped for the success of COP27. The minister also met the executive chief of the United Nations Green Fund to discuss projects which serve Egypt in its green transition drive. She noted that Egypt will review its success in the new and renewable energy file, as well as in food security and water resources during the climate conference. The armed forces mourned the army martyrs of the Egyptian peacekeeping forces in Mali who were martyred during their duty due to an explosive device. A statement from the armed forces said all necessary procedures were taken in coordination with the United Nations. The armed forces stressed that the army role in Mali came from its belief of the importance to live in peace, as well as eradicating terrorism under the umbrella of the United Nations. Russian forces advanced deep into the ruined eastern factory city of Severodonetsk, but Ukrainian troops were still holding